The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force on 24 January 2025 officially disclosed that charges were brought against a Crown Counsel prosecutor, Ms. Chantrice Dorset, of the Director of Public Prosecutions Office. According to a police press release, Ms. Dorset faces 6 charges stemming from acts committed between 20th July 2024 and 30th October 2024. The charges, as outlined by the police, are as follows: 2 counts of attempting to pervert the course of justice, 1 count of accessory after the fact to murder, 1 count of misconduct in public office, and 1 count of corruption. Meanwhile, Director of Public Prosecution, Mr. Adlai Smith, issued a statement on the matter on 24 January 2025 on the national broadcasting station. In that statement, he provided additional information on the charges.
The charges stem from the tragic murder of Mr. Akeem Archibald, a young man who was fatally shot with a high-powered semi-automatic rifle on July 20th, 2024. In the aftermath of this incident, the prime suspect, Mr. Kieran Phillip, also known as Tall-Up, hereafter referred to as the fugitive, fled the Federation by sea and remains at large. Following an extensive police investigation into the murder and efforts to apprehend the fugitive, Ms. Chantrice Dorset has been formally charged with the following offenses: 1. Accessory after the fact to murder. 2. Attempting to pervert the course of justice by assisting the fugitive in fleeing the Federation to shield him from a murder investigation. 3. Attempting to pervert the course of justice by assisting the fugitive in fleeing the Federation to shield him from an unlawful possession of firearm investigation. 4. Attempting to pervert the course of justice, assisting the fugitive in fleeing the Federation to shield him from a trial for the attempted murder of a person in an unrelated matter. 5. Misconduct in public office, advising and counseling the fugitive based on her knowledge as a prosecutor to assist him in evading the police. 6. Corruption, trying to use her influence as a prosecutor to get the firearm used in the murder surrendered under an amnesty program.
The DPP warned against speculating on the case and prohibiting a fair trial for Ms. Dorset, indicating that legal action can be taken against persons who engage in publishing information that could impact the case.
The DPP emphasizes that in accordance with the principles of justice, Ms. Dorset is presumed innocent until proven guilty. It remains the Director of Public Prosecutions Office duty to uphold the integrity of the judicial process and ensure that Ms. Dorset is afforded her constitutional right to a fair trial. The Director of Public Prosecutions Office also urges the general public to act with maturity and refrain, I repeat, refrain from speculating about this case based on rumors or publishing inaccurate information that could prejudice the fair trial of these charges. Inappropriate comments or speculation on social media or other public platforms could interfere with the ongoing investigation, undermine the fairness of the judicial process, and it could result in legal consequences.
DPP Smith said the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution will not hesitate to take firm action against anyone who interferes with the administration of justice. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline. Looking back in the year 2024, Commissioner of Police James Sutton described the year as one that was productive in terms of fighting crime and in community engagement. Speaking recently on a government information program, the Commissioner of Police commended enabling pieces of legislation that were approved in the National Assembly of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Okay, good afternoon, Ian, and good afternoon, all listening audience. I would describe 2024 as a very productive year for the police force for a number of reasons. One, we made a number of significant arrests in some major crime, serious crime, to curb and prevent the furtherance of these offenses. Two, we strengthened our community policing initiative by going out in the community and interacting and engaging members of our community to rebuild the trust and confidence in the police, because it is important for the police to work in partnership with our community. We also want to thank the government as well to enable us to facilitate this process by adding a number or providing a number of vehicles to assist in our mobility, and also to have some amendment with regards to our legislation. For example, the judge-only trial. That is a significant step by the government in regards to crime and security. So far, we have had one conviction with regard to that piece of legislation. We also want to thank the government for making the amendment with regard to the witness interference legislation. So these are some of the things that we would be able to say have been positive. Apart from crime and security, we look at the hosting of a number of events during 2024. And all of these events were done incident-free, based on the fact that we placed a number of security measures in place. The police cannot work by ourselves, and we need the support of the community to work with us as we enter 2025.
The Commissioner admitted, however, there were some significant challenges on which the administration needs to find the solutions.
One of the challenges we would have encountered with the juvenile offenders, there is no proper place to house these persons, and they continue to offend the law in a number of ways. That is something that we will have to work on going into 2025 to ensure that the Harris's Home Rehabilitation Center is up and running. Two, we are seeing a number of mentally challenged persons moving around the city who are committing a number of offenses and are somewhat need to be brought into the frame under some control. Many of the times when we do take these persons into custody, there is no place to house these persons. And that is something that we will have to address along with the government. So there are a number of things that we are working on, including for the safety and security of all our citizens and residents.
Meanwhile, the force will be working towards improving various departments while pursuing collaborations with key stakeholders. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
"Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy."
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
make sure to tune in.
The Nyabingi Theocracy Order commemorates the 90th anniversary of the Buckley's Uprising with a ceremony on Tuesday, January 28th at Buckley's Estate at 4 p.m. Ras Aya of the Nyabingi Theocracy Order, in an interview with SK Newsline, spoke about the ceremony.
We'll have speeches that made by we invite members of the political party from both St. Kitts and Nevis, and we'll have speeches made by outside of the spectrum of the wider factors of our society, and we'll look at singing, doing and dancing, present by the Okolo Tegamanti, and we have a attribution coming from the Department of Culture. So this is an impaction that will imply within other activities promoting within the event itself that commemorate, and we're looking at poetry as a format that to give to aware of our people sounding voice and elements of what they have able to know for the struggle that have been in the base of 1935.
Meanwhile, SK Newsline asked Ras Aya for an update on the development of a section of Buckley's estate for a memorial park to honor the sacrifice of those involved in the Buckley's Uprising.
What really the update is, basically we are not on the grounds to say we have that commemoration will be finalized to have a memorial park at this point in Johnson. That should be the format of celebrating the 90 years, but I would like to outline that in the gesture of this time, we should be able to have some better communication going forward, that we can able to see where the elements of the committee can work for the well-being to enhance this commemoration park and making it be a vital value to our history of the Buckley's Uprising, and being a part initially to brace about a part of our struggle and highlighting the history that the generation can able to have an insert of where we're coming from and where we are going.
The government of St. Kitts and Nevis announced in 2023 that plans are in place to create a memorial park on Buckley's estate. The Buckley's Uprising took place on January 28, 1935 at the Buckley's estate. It involved workers on the estate and protesting for improved pay and working conditions, garnering support from workers across other estates on St. Kitts. The protest was met with gun violence by estate managers, but this led into a riot. The incident marked a turning point not just for improvements in St. Kitts Nevis labor relations, but sparked the labor movement across the Caribbean. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline. Clement Monarch Ogaro, the National Carnival Committee, rates Sugar Mass 53 as one of the best ever. In an interview with SK Newsline, Mr. Ogaro reported that attendance increased to carnival events and the execution of the activities was done successfully.
I venture to say that this is probably one of the biggest ever, maybe the biggest. But we're still waiting, of course, on certain numbers to ensure that, yes, this is exactly what we were looking for. And so we're very, very excited to, report on Sugar Mass 53 as we start our planning for Sugar Mass 54.
What were some of the high points for you in this festival?
The high points, basically, as usual, mass, the Grand Parade looked really good again, I should say. And in addition to that, our attendance was up for all of our events, actually. It culminated with a sellout of Panorama. As a matter of fact, we had to stop selling tickets online in order to have walk-up tickets that night. And, that was a big surprise for us. The walk-up tickets, not the amount of people that attended the Panorama. Because I think Panorama has, over the past 3-4 years, has now found its niche again in the carnival market here in St. Kitts. And so we're happy for that. That was our biggest show of the year.
The full interview with Mr. Ogaro can be seen on the next edition of Main Event, the entertainment TV show on SK Newsline's sister TV channel, TVC Channel 40, on the cable, Thursday night at 8 p.m. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC.
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
Make sure to tune in.
At Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design, we're thrilled to be your go-to print shop located in the heart of Bastille. From essential services like printing, copying, and laminating, to a diverse array of school supplies, arts and craft materials, and office essentials, we've got you covered. Don't fret, Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design are here to stay and ready to be your trusted partners for all your printing and craft supply needs. Ready for a visit? Find us at the corner between Dillio and Princess Street. Just look for the vibrant pink and yellow building with white doors. We can't wait to welcome you to our creative haven.